Good evening. Today is Monday, September 23rd, and this is your tropical update where we are talking about 3 systems in the Atlantic Basin and 1 in the Pacific named Tropical Storm Kiko that's been staying alive for like 10 days now. But we could forget about Kiko, it's just a fish storm. And so is Tropical Storm Jerry and Tropical Storm Lorenzo out in the Atlantic Ocean. It's just gonna affect the fish. Although if Jerry stays alive long enough, there could be a little Fujiwara effect with Hurricane Lorenzo down the line. But what I'm here to talk about is what is now Tropical Depression Karen that is right now sitting in the Eastern Caribbean Sea, kind of pointing in the direction of Puerto Rico. And don't worry, Puerto Rico, this isn't a hurricane. It's not even going to become a tropical storm. Because what is a Tropical Storm Karen right now, although it is firing some good convection in the past couple of hours, it is battling some heavy and fast wind shear, just blowing off all of those tops. So the circulation can't get with that convection, which means no strengthening is going to occur, which means these potential long-term impacts are just like unknown right now. And if we take a look at the official National Hurricane Center cone, you can now see how Karen is going to go north, and then all of a sudden it's going to make a sharp turn to the west. And what storm recently made a sharp turn to the west because of a high pressure over the United States? Oh, Hurricane Dorian. So it's a very similar situation to that. But unlike Dorian, Karen isn't going to become a major hurricane, at least anytime soon. It might in the future when it gets into more favorable conditions, but for the time being, if it has to survive from here to the Atlantic Ocean. If the circulation gets disrupted, it doesn't have a low-level circulation anymore, then it's just going to be a tropical wave, possibly going through the Bahamas, bringing like a slight increase in rain. But if it does stay intact, stays a tropical depression, goes into the Atlantic Ocean, it allows that big high pressure just sitting over the eastern United States to stir it right into the Bahamas and Florida. So yes, Florida could be impacted by Karen like September 30th, October 1st, but like it's not looking likely because only 50% of the European ensemble members have Karen actually surviving, and same thing with the GFS. They're kind of bearish right now, and the trend is actually to become a weaker and weaker system. So like if it does form and it does become a tropical storm and in those favorable conditions become as a hurricane, it is most likely going to track west directly into Florida. But there's also another scenario that Karen could just be a simple tropical wave, and that's what we're watching right now. It's early developments, but Karen's just a tropical depression. And we got like 7 days to watch this. So that's it for me here. Make sure you bless. Peace out.
3, 2, 1.